Hello, my darling chat. It is time to commit murders. Wait, hold on, wrong campaign. My bad.
Is it though?
Is it?
No, that's.
Isn't it?
Hold on. Let me check my. Oh wait, no, I'm a DM. I don't have notes. Moving
There
on.
we go.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's us again. We lived. We somehow made it through the week. Welcome, everyone, to the Nexus tournament, where a group of vagabond heroes who all, except for one or two, are in massive amounts of debt. One of them wants to be a hero, and the other one just wants to be pardoned for a crime they did not commit, have joined the biggest tournament in the world, where death is a threat, because for some reason I was watching a lot of Hunger Games when I made this. But besides the point, my name is Alejandro de Piedro, also known as the Greedy Dragon. I will be the DM. Let's meet our lovely players. Speaking of the one who wants to be a hero, Mike, could you introduce your character, please?
Oh, I'm on. Look at that. This thing on. Hi, I am Mike. You've seen me around here a couple of times. And I will be playing Garrick Halewood, hometown hero and champion to the downtrodden, handsome face of the party, and currently the only one not in debt.
We'll see about
Let's
that.
go with the other biggest contender for most handsome face in the party. Norm, could you introduce your character, please?
Hello. I almost knocked over a bottle of barbecue sauce. Don't worry about it. I'm John. Today I'll be playing Norm, our man, the slime man, who has a couple of presents now that they will invoke a particular meme from a couple years back once he reveals these gifts. Also, I have somehow lost my PDF of Starfinder 2nd Edition, so.
Ooh, that's rough. Eve,
fine.
could you please introduce your character?
Hello, I'm Eve, and I'm playing Virginia Slim, bank robber, witch, and drop dead sexy. And also just has loads of friends that she can call anytime, and they love it.
Yes, she does have several friends, i.e. unpaid interns. Speaking of someone who could technically has a friend, but also an unpaid intern because she did create her, Sonia, could you please introduce your character?
Hello, I'm Sonia. I am playing Molly Tov. She is a goblin alchemist. She has unlocked the secret of life, but she can't seem to figure out how to make a profit.
That do be how it is many times. And last but certainly not least, the party's tank, the main healer. Jess, could you please introduce your character?
Hi there, I'm Jess. I will be playing Dagatha Cragdagger, barbarian extraordinaire, who's probably in the most debt of everyone here, and feels really good about our chances today in the tournament. Really feeling good about it.
And that is great to hear. Mike, could you do me a favor and please read off our lovely supporter and sponsors while I let out a quick cough?
Well done. Give me 3 seconds because I did not have it open. Pause for effect. Oh, no, it's not going to do it.
That hurt. That's not a good cough to have right before you're supposed to run a session.
Well done.
wait. Oh, one of those coughs where you can taste it afterwards.
One of those
my
coughs where your
lungs.
voice sounds different afterwards.
Oh,
Yep,
Hello?
I'm having trouble opening it. Hold on. Do your thing.
But you read it off a script
There.
all this time.
wow.
I've been reading it
Wow.
the whole time.
Well, to be fair, he should because of after the mess up I did the session before last session. Probably should read off the script for a bit.
It's all good. Huh. All right, carry on.
Wait,
We'll get to the
carry on.
sponsor.
We're waiting for you.
We're waiting for you.
Nope. It's not coming.
We have lovely sponsors who sponsor us, and we appreciate them.
And we have a code.
They have
Yeah,
a name,
okay,
possibly
hold on.
two.
Hold on. All right, hold on. I will read it out. So, thank you to our lovely sponsors, Arkenforge and Rogue Energy Gaming Drinks, for sponsoring today's. We do have a promo code of Would-Be Heroes, where if you use it, no spaces, all lowercase, it is 5% off of your Arkenforge owners and 10% off of your energy drink orders. And if you use it, you will become 15% as cool as Eve, who is currently the coolest of the group.
Thank you.
All caps.
Mike,
Otherwise, you nailed it.
Mike, I asked you if it was all caps when you first told me, and you said
Yes,
no. I
it is
distinctly
all caps.
remember.
It's always been all caps.
Folks, we're gonna see a murder in a second. It's gonna be Mike's character because Mike's girlfriend Sita is just wonderful. So I'm not gonna murder her partner. I'm gonna murder his character.
She's a Latina. He's scared.
I married a Latina. I know no fear.
I don't know. I feel like if we were to tell her that, you would know a great deal of fear suddenly.
I'm
Real talk, ladies and gentlemen. If we ever meet in person and you see a slightly shorter Latina woman yelling at me and screaming all the obscenities, don't save me. That's my wife. I'm exactly where I want to be.
Yep. There.
All right, but with that, let us actually begin the session, which will probably be somehow less chaotic than this intro. Last we left off, you had arrived at the Pangene capital, been introduced to your lodging, and had a chance to meet some of your potential competitors, as well as try to garner some support. We learned that Dagatha's cousin, that bitch, will be competing on the team. We also, Norm, signed a contract without reading it whatsoever.
It's fine.
Did he sell his soul? Did he agree to a blood sacrifice? We do not know yet. But also, there is the fact that Virginia did meet an enemy team and did not have a good time. And I would like to apologize for rolling in that natural 20 there. Except it made great cinema, so I'm not going to.
She kept that tooth. Now she's gonna have to retrieve one of her own.
Mm-hmm. But we ended off with all of you going to sleep. And you were all also kind as to roll me perception checks before the session started. With the highest roll being a 16 by both Norm and Molly. So you two are the ones who wake up first as you suddenly feel ice cold water hitting your skin. As then the rest of you are awoken by loud alarms playing in your room. Garrick, unfortunately, you are woken up by water entering your lungs because you rolled an 8. You grew up on a farm. You're used to... You rolled an 8 too? I had you down for a... Oh, nope, also an 8.
I was a 5.
So both of you are woken up by water entering your lungs. Virginia specifically, you're familiar, the bone one. What's his name again?
Chesterfield.
Chesterfield is vigorously shaking you awake, going, Madame, you are drowning. As you all bolt awake, you see your room is currently being flooded with water and what looks like a strange greenish mist. As suddenly, a hollow image appears, just like the one you saw in the carriage, of Balthazar Wyvernjack, the one who gave the intro, as he says, "Hello, contestants of the Nexus tournament, and welcome to the first challenge. It's a surprise start for today." Now, as the tournament's challenges are all inspired by the tragedies and challenges we faced during the Fang of Flood and Tooth, this one is created based off of the... Can I please not cough during the middle of my thing? Thank you.
No.
During the Swarm Queen's first of her 9-layered attack, where she unleashed a horrible plague that mutated several of our dear innocent citizens, but luckily, thanks to my grandfather, Balthazar Wyvernjack II, We were able to save the citizens, and he was able to find the cure using his arcane knowledge. So your challenge is thus: you must find your poor, innocent, completely kidnapped, and not at all voluntarily asked for this team manager. Find the scroll that will release him from his curse and save him before his mind is lost forever. Good luck! Image points pants away as you are all in your rooms, while it is currently flooding with water.
All right. Virginia's like just how quickly is it flooding?
I would say it's gonna go at about a foot every 60 seconds.
Okay. Chesterfield,
it
go
is-
break that window.
For context, your rooms are about 10 feet, not 10 feet. Yeah, 10 feet high. And it is now at about 4 feet full.
Yep. Chesterfield, break the window. Virginia's grabbing her bag.
Right.
And-
Wrong voice.
Vince McGnome.
Vince McGnome
Is
has
that
been...
it?
Yes, you have to say Vince McGnome. Your loving team manager. Anyway, Chesterfield goes to break the window. Right away, madam. As he hits it with his elbow, which you've seen several times, Virginia. Normally it goes straight through. It's bone. It's hard. He's fully knocked out. From just an arcane ghost of...
Let me do it, and I'll
Wait,
You're all
are
in
you
your
in my
own
room?
individual... A reminder, you're
Oh,
all
I
in
thought
your
we
own
were all-
individual rooms.
Oh, never mind.
You were
I
asleep.
thought we were in. I thought we were in like a shared room. Yeah, Eve can finish what she's doing with Chesterfield.
Oh.
Chesterfield.
Virginia just looks down at all that pile of floating bones and puts her hands on her hips.
It shapes itself to say, "I apologize, madam."
All right, well, go get the door.
Yes, ma'am. Closes the door. Madame,
Hmm?
the door is currently blocked by... And he opens the door and shows an ice wall.
Oh, well, no, that's easy. I can handle that.
Apologies, madame, but my bones are not very good at breaking through ice. It is quite solid. And makes my joints feel creaky.
Do we each have windows?
Yes, you each have a window.
Dagatha definitely.
Oh, go ahead.
Definitely same thing is gonna try to bust the window out like immediately.
Okay, Dagatha. Chesterfield did not, because he does not have the strength score to make this viable. Dagatha, you do get an attempt. Could you please roll me an athletics check?
Yes. Come on, I'm good at that. 23.
Dagatha, you take out the window and the rest of the wall.
Oh.
Everyone hears a massive boom as just you all looking from your windows, you see just rubble exploding outwards.
I'll take some of that action.
Does it stop the water?
The water begins
Flooding
falling
river?
out, but as you look down, you see the floor is also flooded with this water and strange green mist. Garrick, are you also attempting to break the window?
Yes, sir.
Roll me an athletics check and tell me how you try to break it.
I'm going through it. Shield first. And I rolled a natural 20. So a 27.
Oh my lord. Garrick is showing up today, apparently, as he goes through so perfectly. Not only does not a single shard of glass touch even his clothing, but when he lands, it is a perfect roll where he's up on his feet and ready to go.
Superhero landing.
Yes, but somehow your knees survive.
Exactly.
But as you are out, you turn and look and see several other teams from the other mansions are also attempting to get out of their place. And you think to yourself, where is Vince staying again? But while you think on that, we still need escape attempts from Norm, Molly, and Virginia.
Okay, so Norm, seeing the water, like crawling up to his nest, den, whatever he sleeps at, he is going to, like, rubber hand style, sling himself onto the wall to stay out of the water and keep from being dissolved. And, yeah, he is going to use his, ooze-like physiology to, try and squeeze out of his door.
Shit, I forgot oozes could do that. But luckily, I did earlier establish there is an ice wall in front of the doors.
Well, that's good, because he wouldn't have been able to bring his equipment with him.
Naked Norm.
See. Naked Norm. Let's see. He can't really do much. Okay, you know what? No, he has a dumb idea.
I'm already intrigued. Go on.
So, sticky hand style, he is going to fling one of his pseudopod arms to the box that the Iron Wolf Brigade gave him the other day.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to fish into it and pull out a pistol that appears to be of the same make and model that Corvin would have used in the Dishonored video game. And he is going to start firing into the ice wall to try and make a hole big enough for him to squeeze through.
Now,
here's the fun thing about this pistol he has. It's a repeating pistol. It makes its own ammo.
now, speaking of terms of physics, I do not think this gun would go through. However, this is a world where dragons exist. Physics kind of got thrown out the window by their sheer biology. So please, do roll an attack roll.
Okay. I was going to say, if physics blocks me, there's a glass window right there. Probably. Yeet. Oh no. Does an 11 do it?
I mean, it hits. I have a damage threshold that you need to beat.
Yeah, that's probably not gonna... Okay, yeah, this one's a 10. Yeet. Oh, that's not bad damage for the pistol. That's a 9.
Boom! It makes a small dent.
Oh, that was worth a shot. He's going to, just turn his arm 180 degrees and shoot the window.
Please feel free to shoot the window. Is just everyone going out the window today?
Hey, he has no other way to get rid of this, ice wall.
How
I
many
was
attacks
checking
does Norm have? 5, correct? Oh no, you multi-classed.
I'm multi-classed. Yeah, I don't have a multi-attack action.
Nope, not yet.
Nope, not yet.
I'm gonna hit your levels right now.
Yeet. Oh, that is slightly worse. That is... No, wait, that's significantly better. That is a 18.
To hit or damage?
Oh, that was the hit.
To hit, yes. 18 definitely hits.
And that is a 12 for damage.
Garrick, you and Dagatha, who has made your way down, suddenly feel small bits of glass pelt your heads as you look up and hear a loud gunshot as Norm. I'm assuming that you're going to pseudopod your way through the small hole you just made.
Yes.
As Norm comes out, and Dagatha, Garrick, I'm going to need you both to just make me a luck roll real quick.
Thought you were going to ask them for a sanity roll.
Yeah.
No.
Just a 20? Just a d20?
Yep, just
Or-
straight D20.
Straight d20.
Well, from the ridiculous to the sublime. 1.
I got a 17.
Right. Dagatha, you see what's about to happen. You've lived with siblings long enough to know a slime prank when it's coming. You step out of the way. Garrick, you're fully covered in Norm. Just all over as Norm just seeps up and forms himself next to you, and Norm's equipment follows him somehow.
No.
Also, you are now immaculately cleaned.
That means
With gel in my hair.
Yeah.
That means Garrett did the sickest superhero 3-point perfect landing and stood up and immediately got like Nickelodeon slime.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We have now done the faux pas known as Marvel humor.
I don't know.
All right, but
Well, that
Molly,
just happened. So Molly, she's gonna be, shouting pretty incoherently, probably swears as she attempts to throw her stuff together into some semblance of order. And she is going to attempt to go through the door. Presumably, she will open it to discover the ice wall. She's got something for ice, and she's not, too hesitant to start a fire in a building, so she's gonna try throwing a potion at it.
What potion?
Alchemist's fire.
Of course.
Molly's fire.
Molly's fire. Hold on here. All right. Let me look something up real quick. Motherfucker. So you all know what happens when something that's either really hot or really cold suddenly has its temperature forcibly changed?
Yeah.
Do you all know that alchemist fire is based off of the mythological Greek fire, which burns so hot it can burn underwater?
Yeah.
Hey, Molly, could you roll me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Oh, good. Okay.
Roll one for little Molly, too.
Okay.
Because I am that DM.
Uh-huh. Well, Molly got a 3, and little Molly got a 16.
Excuse me, I'm just going to roll some d4. Alright, great news. Little Molly, perfectly safe. Big Molly, she is taking 9 points of fire damage from the explosion back.
Ouch.
But there is now a large hole in the ice wall, and you can see the hallway. Virginia, you do hear a massive explosion happening.
Yeah, it seems like everything is exploding currently. Here's the thing. I could sit here and could try to bust through the ice. She gives it a knock. It feels pretty thick, huh? All right, I could burn some magic, trying to melt it, blah blah blah, or I could just walk over to the window. Virginia grabs Marlboro. She dismisses Chesterfield. She just kind of looks out onto the street. About how far away is the ground?
So you are on the 3rd story.
3rd story, so it's about 30 feet to the floor.
Just about.
Okay, cool. Misty step.
Hello,
leaving.
darkness, my old friend. I forgot to check my player's spells again. Alright, so you fully go through. In fact, roll me a luck check.
Just a raw 20.
Just a straight d20.
Beep. No, well, that's neat.
Unfortunately, you do not get out soon enough to see Garrick get completely slimed
Oh.
for your own amusement. But you are out and on Marlboro, ready to go as Molly, you make your way after putting yourself out, and little Molly grabbing chunks of ice and rubbing it on your burns for healing as you exit out the front door.
Dagatha was heading back towards the front door to try to get Molly and Virginia if they hadn't come out yet. So I think
I imagine it really is a case of Dagatha, you're about to open the door and Molly fully walks out, slightly singed, like Carrie.
Yeah, little bit of trail of smoke.
yeah. Oh, I kind of pat your shoulder where it's still on fire just a little bit.
What's everybody's PJs looking like?
Dagatha's definitely in PJs. It's like a flannel set, but it definitely is blue with little clouds on it.
It's got little footsies.
Yeah, it's got little footsies. She's not in her armor. She did grab her and her basically her belt with her weapons on it, but the room was flooding and it takes 10 minutes to put on armor. So that's definitely still in the room.
Molly is definitely old-timey Ebenezer Scrooge, like nightgown with the cap, but she's of course mostly, gone, just kind of a ring of fabric left around the top of her head.
Yeah,
But
Norm
Sim and
Donald
Norm
ducks
just-
it at the best of times, so yeah.
Yeah.
Garrick is the opposite.
3 pairs of pants.
Nope. Chiseled abs, naked to the waist, and a pair of white boxers with hearts on them.
Virginia is wearing a set of lingerie that is way too nice to be sleeping in. And yeah, she just casts prestidigitation, dries herself off, and kind of like does a hair dryer through her hair. She's like, look, very nice.
Oh, hey, there's Virginia. Oi!
The window would have shattered too.
Yeah, everyone's windows are broken in some way or form except for Virginia's. All right, so you have all been able to escape. You look around, like I said, there are other teams that are trying to escape. Some of them are already failing and not able to get out. A few of them, you see the houses are empty. 2 of them, you see the front doors are open, but there are no windows or any sign of damage on them. And now you know your goal. You have to find where your dear Vince McNome is.
Sorry.
All good.
That's the paparazzi. We're like, we don't have time.
Yeah.
All right. Where was Vince staying?
Vince was, last time you guys talked, Vince said he was staying at the fanciest hotel in all of Pangea, known as Sentinel's Tower.
I think they had all the managers in the same place, so we probably all head in the same direction.
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
How long would it take for us to get our gear?
So the main problem with getting your gear is less about the time and more about the fact that your rooms are currently flooded.
I mean, they're just
Only up to the window.
leaking out at this point.
That is true.
But they're also full of mysterious green mist that something mutated people something.
One sec. Flip Arcana. 22. What's the deal with that green mist?
So the green mist, Virginia, you look at it and you recognize it because of its color. Green is often the color associated with transmutation magic. So you are not sure how long you would have had to been in the room before it would have begun to take effect on you.
That there
Apple
is some
butter.
transmutative mist. I wouldn't go huffing it too long.
Wait, does it only affect you if you breathe it in?
Tough to say. I don't know exactly what it's
nope.
supposed to do.
I've ripped myself into a hole. Virginia, you would know that is correct.
Oh, alright. Then yes, actually, you are 100% correct. If you don't breathe, you ain't gotta worry about it.
Oh,
Okay.
that's fine.
I'll be back
Let's do it.
momentarily. So
Ditto.
Norm can hold his breath for up to an hour.
Hello,
Damn.
darkness, my old friend.
So
like to
he's going
imagine-
to he's
I've
gonna
done fucked
sticky
up
hand
again.
himself up the wall and start busting in through everyone's window and just throwing their stuff out into the yard like a disgruntled ex.
You know what?
Don't
I
worry about
appreciate-
mine. I already got all my stuff.
I appreciate the ingenuity. I appreciate the complete destruction of my plans and shortening of my session. You don't even need to roll. In fact, Norm, take an inspiration.
Hell yeah!
as
Oh,
everyone is
yeah.
able to get their gear.
Yeah.
I can't
I
wait to
forgot
waste
I
that later.
automatically get inspiration because I'm a human.
I will help Dagatha into her armor.
Thank you.
All right, that will cut the time in half. It goes from a 5-minute process of 10-minute process to a 5-minute process.
Damn straight.
Alright, well, while people are doing that, I'm gonna ritual cast, Detect Magic.
Okay.
And, also, I'm gonna summon Pyramid.
Oh God.
Ooh.
All right, hold on. Let me go to the description I wrote down for pyramid real quick.
Virginia
So-
has so many friends.
So as Virginia is casting Find Familiar, you see stretching like how only a cat could stretch when they decide to go liquid. An extremely colorful house cat with hair that looks like it's a faux hawk where it's brushed to the side with large parrot-like wings coming out. As she goes, if it isn't my meowstress Virginia! How can this humble house cat be of service today?
Oh, well, we're dealing with a whole bunch of magical shenanigans. You know, I like to have you around as a consultant.
Well, we all know I am the perfect companion for magical shenanigans. What can I do for you? You can
Well-
all tell this cat has the largest ego of anyone on this team. Larger than Garrick, larger than Virginia. Even Norm's self-assurance is nothing
Oh.
compared to this cat.
Garrick doesn't have
Molly
an
is
ego.
snickering at every cat-related pun.
Alright, everybody. Here's the deal. According to Molly, this is going to be largely Arcana-based kind of challenge. So, if you see something strange, if you experience something strange, if you feel something strange, you get with me, or you get with the cat. This is Pyramid. Pyramid is a Sphinx of Wonder.
Waves a paw at you. I'm sure your acquaintance is met and the pleasure is all yours. By the way, this house cat is the size of an average house cat, and is just looking up at all of you with sheer the eyes of superiority.
Oh, aye, she's a beaut.
Oh, I thank you, dwarven lady.
Aye, we do gotta get hoofing it though. We're already running late.
Yeah, so, while everybody's getting all situated in their gear, Virginia was, ritual casting
Yes,
Detect Magic. Am I seeing any streams of magic going about?
you are
DM
seeing.
sent you a message on Discord.
Let me answer this real quick, and then I will check it. Virginia, you see several streams of magic. A bunch of them you can easily brush aside because they're clearly the signs of someone having casted a spell. However, the problem is you see several strands of magic, each for each schools of magic, all leading in different directions, and you are not sure which one is the best one to go. It is getting a bit hard to separate them after a while, as all of them are covered in a haze of green for the transmutation.
Alright.
Additionally,
Well,
hold on, there's one more thing. Additionally, as you are looking through, you do see the blue light of abjuration magic, but this one comes out a bit different because as you follow it, it goes straight to a certain shield held by your dear teammate, and according to the paparazzi, your partner. But you're seeing several strands of magic that are leading to different parts of the city. And Virginia, could I have you roll an Arcana check for Pyramid?
oh, yes. Alright, I'm just gonna roll that on mine and then subtract 1 from it.
Mhm.
So that'll be an 18 for Pyramid.
I'm so glad you told me Pyramid was going to be in this ahead of time. It made this so much fun for me to write. As you're looking through all of the magics, Mistress, Meowstress,
Yes.
Apologies
Yeah,
if I-
what?
you said this is an Arcana-based challenge, correct? She is
Yeah.
floating up and holding her chin in her paws as if she's laying down. When you say arcana, do you mean magic or perhaps arcane lore?
It could be either or. It seems like they're tapping into some lore stuff right now, but
I do notice several strands of magic. Each of the different types I see: evocation, there's that weird abjuration with the shield from that man over there, and many types. So, to best serve you my meowstress, I have to ask, what kind of magic is the person you're looking for use?
well, that's the thing. I kind of doubt that Vance is casting any of this shit.
Ah, but mistress, you forget. Everyone who uses magic leaves a bit of a trail behind them. It's how everyone knows you've committed all of your meowsterful crimes.
Oh, of course, of course. I was mostly just looking for where this water was coming from. Pickle is, Vince ain't been here in a minute. We're kind of neck deep in magical jujus.
My bet's on illusion.
You know what? Anyone who wants to, roll a history check to see if you can remember, because Vince did use magic in front of you in the early sessions.
Oh gosh.
I actually have
Wait,
history.
where were we rolling?
History.
Nah, it's a 2. I got a 2. I don't remember that.
That is a filthy 20.
14.
That's a nat 20.
Get out of here.
19.
All right, so hold on. We have a 14, a filthy 20. Molly, what did you get?
18.
18 is the only one who doesn't know Dagatha.
Dagatha
That tracks.
says to the...
That tracks.
We can't track Vince that way. He's never done magic in his life.
So,
What?
some very important things are noticed. One, Garrick, you know because Vince has outright told you during conversation. You, I think, are the only one who got to know him for this because your investment went well. Norm, I don't know how else to say this. Somehow, you are a people person who observed this and noticed.
Can be many people.
Yeah.
Virginia, you and Molly are going to realize this at the same time as Molly. You just make the connection through sheer intelligence, and Pyramid and Molly realize at the same time, wait, Vince always wears yellow. Illusion magic is yellow. He's a wizard. They always dress in the colors of their main magic because they're nerds.
All right. Well, so do I see some stinky yellow?
Indeed, you see some just purely disgusting yellow going off to out north.
Wait, is this true of
Virginia
all wizards?
points, and y'all are not seeing what she's pointing at. Just says, "All right, I think we should go this way."
Is this true of all wizards?
Yes. So no, well, okay. It's a stereotype, but it's a stereotype for a reason. Enough wizards do it to where countermeasures have come out where some wizards will wear colors that are not their magic type to throw people off.
So what color is the lingerie?
Black
Mm.
and green.
I guess that tracks.
All right.
No idea what black or green.
She's
Dagatha's
also
still
not
cooking.
a wizard.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dagatha's like, do we have time to find a dog? And then they can smell. Maybe we have the paperwork that he signed and they can try to trace it?
Yeah,
Otherwise, how are we going to find him?
Dags, I've already sniffed him out. He's this way.
Oh, God. All right, there you go. Molly! I'm going to scoop Molly up, put her on my shoulder.
Aren't your
Little
shoulders
Molly will
spiked?
sit on Molly's shoulder.
Virginia's just going
She's in
right
between the
room.
spikes.
You know what? That's fair. That works. All right, so you all begin to head off, and I would like everyone to make a perception check as I grab my dinner real quick.
Oh yeah.
Because that went so well the first time.
Ooh.
Okay.
Virginia
why did I roll?
snaps her fingers and makes her hat just form out of fire on her head. She does not form the rest of her clothes.
There is a particular image of a wizard that I just think of
Oh
every
no,
time.
I'm rolling really bad perception checks.
Me too.
Let's see, 5. I got an 18. Norm rolls really well for no good reason.
Norm is my favorite character because of this.
Exactly the
Norm
no
is
good reason.
amazing. Also,
is
I liked
actually good.
imagining that Norm did go back into the building full of magical gases. Like, he has lungs, but they're just kind of floating around in his body.
Well, the thing with slime
They're
biology,
like
if we're gonna get into the lore, is you can actually not see their organs, because they're
Yay.
almost like a brain but in reverse.
Yay.
Alrighty then. So, what do we have for the perception checks?
A 3.
Damn.
Virginia's
Got a
very
9.
focused. Oh wait, I should roll perception for.
I got an 8. Yeah, roll for pyramid.
Yeah,
I got an
roll for
18.
pyramid.
I got an 8.
18. 19, 18. Molly, what did you get again?
9.
9. Okay, so, Garrick, you notice this because your training tells you to pay attention. You are seeing other teams heading in the same direction. You see a group of 3 figures, all dressed in fine suits, wearing fedoras, running across the rooftops. Norm, you know he's here. You know that bastard is nearby. You can feel him. As you turn and look, and across the alley, running through it towards you, you see that motherfucking drill. As silently you hear, "Move, appetizer dish. The real heroes are coming through."
What a response. And then Norm shoots him.
I don't know.
I don't know what we doing PvP.
I don't know what I expected, but okay. All right, roll an attack roll.
Also, pyramid got a dirty 20.
Nice.
Oh, that's a nat 20!
Oh,
Oh, see.
Oh.
what weapon are you using for this?
There's a
Your
hole
repeating
through the
shot?
The repeating pistol.
All right, hold on.
I got it.
Let me pull up my let me pull up my man's stats here.
Hold on.
Okay, you got a natural 20?
Yep.
Okay, so Norm, everyone sees this. They just see Norm suddenly stop running, pull out his gun, shoot into a random alley, and then you see a flash of magic, and then as the bullet goes through something, and you hear god. Oh, hold on, I have to do the voice correctly. Ah, shite. As Dagatha, you hear your cousin's voice.
What? What?
As coming through, you see Dagdalena, a strange mushroom man, a armored figure, a orc man with a gun that Virginia you recognize as your great rival. Hold on one second. I have to read Paul Mall. And then Molly, before you even see her, you can hear as you hear a Molly, the fuck are you doing here? As you see a small goblin woman with a tuft of bright red hair and eyes that scream entitled attitude as you see your sister, Kelly.
Ellie.
What are you doing here, Molly? And why the fuck did that weird slime guy shoot my boy?
Because he sucks.
Participating in the contest, obviously.
Why? Why do you think you're good enough to be here?
Who cares about good or bad? I want a wish.
But that wish is mine, bitch.
You would waste it.
So, you see, she's about to respond. She goes, "Oh, what's that over there?" Molly, roll
Norm
up.
looks.
Roll up. Can everyone roll me a wisdom saving throw, please? As she is
Oh,
casting a
no.
spell.
Oh.
Oh no.
I don't think Virginia's actually stopped. She's out ahead of everyone, and everybody just
Okay.
Yeah,
there
you- oh,
fucking
Virginia,
around.
Virginia, you're good to forgo the roll because you kept heading forward.
Norm
I
definitely
think
failed.
Pyramid
we're all
did
rolling?
roll high on her perception, so she's probably like sitting there like betting at Virginia's
Wisdom
back.
saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw.
9.
I'm gonna ask this now. Did anyone beat a 15?
No.
Nope.
No. No.
What did Beer?
Dagatha.
Oh no, the GM died.
He's dying. He's
Damn
dying.
died. No, our nemesis party is here, and Virginia just kept going.
I rolled a 3.
I know. We all rolled really bad.
And I've got like the highest base speed because of my broom.
I apologize. All right, so just to
Real
confirm,
quick.
Virginia, you did head forward, right?
Yes.
Okay, Jess, your question.
Yes, before the spell goes off, because I know Dagdalena, so if these people are hanging out with her, they all have to suck. Just every single one of them sucks.
That would be an accurate
And-
judgment.
Yeah, and I don't know this little goblin, but she's talking shit to Molly. So Dagatha's like, I mean, you don't get to be talking to Molly like that. What? Where? When she says,
All right, you all look and see nothing there, and then you turn around. The party is gone. They are 60 feet ahead of you. As Molly, you hear a bitch. They're timing us on who gets there first. As a wall of fire appears in front of you, blocking your main path. Virginia, I have great news. You are on the other side of that wall of fire. As Pyramid goes, Meowstress. Meowstress,
Yeah. What?
you appear to have abandoned your teammates. As she points at the wall of fire.
Virginia just like full on stops. Would do the equivalent of like one of those like front wheel brakes on like a motorcycle. Just like wheels forward, drops back, and she
Nice.
turns around. Does she see Paul Mall in this crew?
Roll
Yes.
a perception check.
Stop making me roll perception checks. I'm not.
Let's stop
It's
failing
Oh, it's a
them.
normal fire.
It's so
Oh my god, that's a 5.
You don't see him, but you hear him as you hear a "See you later, Virginia."
How tall is the wall
Not
of fire?
pleased with that.
The wall of fire is. Let me look up the spell real quick.
And how far away is the mushroom guy?
They are 60 feet away,
Okay.
and the wall of fire is 20 feet high.
How high can I throw Norm?
Let's find out, shall we?
spin him like a pizza.
Or how
No.
how
Like,
high can
like
Dagatha
sticky
and,
hand.
and Garrett?
You know, look,
Yeah. Like a
Don't
giant,
worry.
Grab him by the ankle like a giant sticky hand.
I have lots of experience doing this as a player, as both John and Mike are very well aware, with our main tactic of using a motherfucker to beat another motherfucker in the first game of Would Be Heroes. So, here's what's gonna happen here. Who is throwing our dear Norm?
I think if one of us holds him on one side and the other peels back, we can do like a slingshot.
Like a
And we
rubber
can-
band.
Like
Okay.
yeah, like we could shoot him like a rubber
Grab him
band.
by the ankles and then just like.
Okay, I want Dagatha and Garrick, who I'm assuming are doing the holding and the pulling, to make me a strength check, athletics. Norm,
Yes.
my dear slimy boy,
Yes.
could you please make me an acrobatics check?
Hell yeah, I can. I got +5 to this.
And you know what? I'll say the strength check can be at advantage because 2 people are doing it.
Oh,
That is a 15.
15? Okay.
Is that with advantage?
Yes.
Cool.
24.
Oh dear.
17.
Well, that does in fact beat my group DC of 30. So,
Oh, get him, little rubber
he
boy!
is launched into the air. Norm,
Yes.
with a 15, not only will I let you hit the mushroom man directly, I'll give you sneak attack damage.
Oh hell
Get
yeah!
through him! Get through him!
You know what? Just on the off chance, like, so here's what I'm thinking. I get launched over this thing, immediately fire a pseudopod to like, change my trajectory, all Spider-Man PS5 style, and yeet myself towards this mushroom. And I'm gonna use the Dragon's Wrath longsword on the off chance I crit, because that has an AOE crit.
Hello.
So, first off, a yeet.
Fuck it, because I want to see it happen. I'll give you advantage.
Okay, thank God, because that was a 4 on the dice. Hey, what are the chances of rolling 2 4s in a row? Wait, I have inspiration. I'm gonna burn inspiration. Told you I'm gonna waste it. Using a different dice this time. Ooh, that is a 18.
An 18 hits. Roll for damage as you come flying in, attempting to skewer this mushroom.
Through the hole you made.
Yeah. Okay.
Just get it in there and jiggle it around.
I'm
I'm
gonna flip real
also
quick.
going to burn one of my psionic dice so I can use psionic strike along with this.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, what's a sneak attack? Extra d6. Okay, so these are quite a few dice. Okay, so that is 15 damage.
All right, you come in. Everyone hears you coming in because of the just the air parting around you and the of your slime body getting moved in the wind as they turn and look, and you skewer this mushroom into the ground as you hear that hurt, you piece of shit. But I did also roll a concentration check for our dear, absolutely beloved Kelly, and she rolled a 1. So, you skewer this man. The wall of fire is gone.
As soon as the fire drops, Dagatha with Molly, we're running towards the rest of the party.
You must have
They
seen a
are-
souvenir shop. The tackier
Okay.
the better.
So
They are
with
60
all
feet
of this
away.
stuff happening now, I could see these people, right?
Oh, absolutely. Not only do you
Okay.
see them, you were looking around because you heard Paul's voice, that piece of shit.
All right, so yeah, I look at them, and I want to line up a shot with what's this thing I got called? Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Oh hell
Oh
yeah.
my lord.
A stream of acid emanates from you in a line 30 feet long, 5 feet wide in the direction you choose. Each creature in the line must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or be covered in acid for the spell's duration, or until a creature uses its action to scrape or wash the acid off itself. So
Okay.
yeah, I just want to spray him with a bunch of acid and say, "Let's go now."
All right, let me roll a group just dexterity saving throw real quick here.
Is this for everyone in the thing or just enemies?
This is for enemies.
Technically,
You guys are too
yep.
far away for this to hit you.
I don't
yeah.
know. I'm
You're
kind of right
kinda
there.
connected to him.
Oh. Well,
I can line it up. I don't know. That's your call if I can line it up without hitting them. Because it is a line, not like a bubble.
Virginia, I'm gonna be a kind DM to you today, because I rolled a 2. Not only are they lined up, What I'm gonna do, because I think it's funny, is this caustic brew bounces around them, and as it bouncing, it starts at Paul and it ends at Paul, because it hits him a second time, and somehow, because once again I rolled a 2, you have missed Norm entirely.
Rad.
All right, as they are all covered in caustic acidic brew, and they all rapidly begin to try to wipe it off themselves, casting magic, try to cover, they are going to be distracted for 1 round if anyone would like to take an action.
As much as
Virginia
Norm hates
says,
this mushroom,
Let's go now.
We gotta go. Dagatha's just pounding the pavement.
Kelly.
Eat shit, Magdalena.
Molly, you bitch! This fucking hurt! I'm going to fucking get you for this, Magdalena!
get your tea, idiot.
He's too busy. He's too busy mentally trying to deal with the acid. You don't get a response.
Good.
Is Norm dense enough for me to scoop him up too?
Oh yeah,
That's an
he's
excellent
very
question.
dense.
Probably.
Grab him by the belt, and he's sort of flapping behind you like a flag.
Yeah.
Yes, that is the sound effect you have to deal with.
I hate it.
It's bad.
I regret ever making Norm.
Do you?
No.
We love Norm.
Yeah.
All right, so you all have gotten through one of the teams through, and you come in. As you go, you see a yellow glowing door, and at that moment you hear a ding dong. The first team has completed the challenge. But you have
we
seen
shouldn't
the door.
stop. We're not gonna stop.
All right.
That'd be a lie.
As you open the door and go in, we are going to take a break here so everyone can go to the bathroom.
Break.
All right, we will be back momentarily.
We will be
Bye-bye.
right back.
I made the horrible mistake of taking a bite of food right as John started counting. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's back. I had some delicious dinner. Everyone had a chance to do the bathroom break. Where we left off, the party had just entered a glowing yellow door. As you go in, it is a large chamber that has several doors, 12 to be specific, around it, with a strange circular dais figure on it, where you will see several symbols upon it with words like Sagittarius, Libra, Aries, Taurus, and so on each of them, with a large arrow in the center.
Hey, this looks like some magic gibberish.
Yeah, what's my
Names of God.
what's my detect magic showing?
So your detect magic is showing showing large amounts of conjuration magic going through each of the doors, letting you know that these are portals to different areas. And you do see specific threads leading to each and every single one of the doors, from one door to a specific symbol. Detect magic is such a fun spell. I love that thing.
Yeah.
Alright, so these here look like portals of some kind.
Oh, is it
Pyramid,
like
what are we thinking?
Which way did Vince go?
Well, Meowstri, the symbols all appear to be going to different zodiac signs based off of the month. So, I would assume that spinning the dial unlocks one of the doors.
Hey, he talks.
Here's been talking. Where have you been?
You're so smart, and I scritch him right between the back two legs, right at the base of the tail.
Don't misgender pyramid.
I'd slap your hand before you can scritch her.
Oh,
She is a lady, and you will show her proper respect.
Unhand me, you dog person. Curls up around on Dagatha's shoulders, glaring daggers at you.
What's Vince's birthday?
fair enough.
You know, that's an
All right,
excellent
so-
question. You want to know what I think it calls for? A history check!
Woo!
All right.
Oh,
Which
walking
one of us is
Wikipedia
gonna know his
page.
birthday?
I have a
I got
strong
18.
idea. Now one. What's your birth?
13.
13.
7.
18.
18? Mike,
Yeah.
we're waiting on yours.
10.
10? Okay, so the only one to get this is Virginia, who has talked to Vince the least. Out of everyone. Y'all are horrible people, but then again, he did try to scam you, so that makes sense.
Like the one time she talked to him, he was just like, "And my birthday."
No, Virginia, you think back to what you know of Vince, and you think, there's no way I'm going to be able to tell what his birthday is. That's ridiculous. And then you remember, he was wearing a what's the thing called where you pin it to your, it's a pin, right? He was wearing
A
He was
birthday
wearing-
boy pin.
a
Birthday boy.
pin. It was near his birthday when this whole thing went down, which tells you, using real world months for a second, that his birthday is sometime in early October.
I don't know the zodiac.
Libra.
That's a Libra.
Okay. Virginia just walks over to the dial and turns it to the Libra.
Ving. The door with the strand leading to the Libra symbol suddenly opens and unlocks, and you hear, "Help! Help! Oh, the pain! Oh, the pain is so bad! Help!
All right, quit your bitching.
Virginia! Virginia, is that you?
Yeah, it's us.
Help! Help, please! Oh, this is so much more painful than they made it sound.
All right,
Wait, we're
let's go.
coming.
All right, you enter in, and you see what is truly a horrifying sight. First of all, Vince, who is in human years, in his late 70s, is fully shirtless, and this man does not take care of himself whatsoever. Secondly, his body does look like it is shapeshifting very painfully into that of a cockroach.
Oh, gross.
Help! Help, please. Holy shit, I fucked up. I was supposed to drink a potion before the campaign started, and I fully forgot, and I think it was supposed to keep it painless.
Vance, you're turning into a bug.
Looks down and says, "Oh my god, they're turning me into a cockroach! Oh, please, for the love of all that is holy, no!"
All right. Well, do you know where the scroll thing is? Virginia's also looking around the rest of this room. What's going on in here?
So this room looks like it is a simple dungeon cell. You turn around, and outside of the door, you do see actual cell bars. Vince is chained to the wall, though you knowing chains well, it looks more like it's to make sure he doesn't accidentally hurt himself while he shapeshift than to really restrain him. I look through, but it is a very sparse room, but you are noticing there is no scroll or anything that looks like it can hold a scroll in this room. Oh my god, it hurts. How did you guys find me?
I remember
Virginia's
your
a
birthday
genius.
boy pen.
Well, thank you, Virginia. It was my birthday about 2 days before this whole thing started.
That you were wearing that pen for a very long time.
I unfortunately, because of, the extenuating circumstances of having to form the team, had to throw on an old suit.
All right. Well, you hang in there.
Please help. Does anyone have any healing potions on you for the pain? Or could you hand me that potion over there? And he, points with a weird mandible thing at a small table that does have a potion on it. With the
Hold
potion
on.
having the symbol of a Libra.
Hold on. Both Virginia and Pyramid are gonna go take a look at that potion first.
Ooh, yeah, Molly is already on her way, but
All right.
Oh, well, that's a nat 20
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
for Virginia,
And you hit.
Oh, only an 11 for Pyramid.
So I imagine for Pyramid, she goes up and it's a ball. The cat instinct takes over. She immediately tries to knock it over.
Nope. Virginia picks it up.
Virginia, you see, and you actually know exactly what this is, as you used to make them yourself. This is a polymorph potion. Looking through, you can see based on the color and some of the ingredients in there's more Eye of Newt in there, which, fun fact for the chat, is an actual plant in there than normal, which, from your knowledge and having experimented with a bit, and Molly, you would know this on site because you make potions, this is to make pain for a polymorph lessen. It's like adding ibuprofen to a cocktail. Which, by the way, when I say cocktail, I mean medicinal cocktail. Do not add ibuprofen when you drink alcohol. I'm looking at you, chat.
Sounds like someone's a coward.
John.
Hey.
Don't listen to me. I am not a medical professional, nor do I drink cocktails.
All right.
Right.
This is a
But,
polymorph.
Virginia, do you still have, or are you still focusing on, Detect Magic?
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. You see a strand. The strand of polymorph is going straight to Vince. I forgot his name somehow. And it is also going straight back to the dais, where all of the symbols are, and it's bouncing around on that strand as if it's trying to lock onto something.
All right. Vance and she just kind of points at him and casts Healing Word to make him feel a little bit better, so he quits yelling.
Oh, thank goodness now I can speak in my normal voice.
Yeah, I just burned one of my free casts for the day. You can thank me later. I'm gonna take this. Nah, she just drops that polymorph potion into her pouch.
Oh, you
Wow.
Molly's gonna
Wow.
be reaching for that as you put it in your pouch. She wants that potion.
You know what? Let's make some opposed dexterity checks here. Sleight of hand for both of you.
Oh, good. I'm skilled at that.
Yeah, no, you've got it. I rolled a 3.
I rolled 14.
Virginia, you are about to drop it. Molly grabs for it way too early, so she ends up, because she tried to grab for it and opens her hand, she ends up making a hoop for you to shoot the potion through into your pouch.
Thank you, Molly.
Just let me look at it a little.
You can check it out later. We'll get
I don't mean to intrude on your clearly amazing teamwork, but I do believe I'm supposed to drink that for the pain. Ow.
Yeah, deal with
Well,
it. We don't know what the effects of double polymorph will be on you. We don't want to accelerate this.
Please help. And as he's saying please help and just in general complaining, you hear ding dong. A second team has cleared the challenge.
God damn it.
No!
Virginia is marching out to the dais.
Oh,
Alright, so
joking.
there. Dagatha has no idea what's. Dagatha just trusts Virginia. And Dagatha's behind you is alright, so do we need to let him fully turn into a cockroach and then.
No, we
Whoosh,
need to do
what's
the
happening?
opposite of that.
Oh, alright.
I'm
I was
following
ready.
magical chains here. I got my magic glasses on.
Alright. Okay,
So it's just going straight into the dais, right?
It is going to the dice and it is bouncing around on some of the symbols. Those specific symbols, because you're looking straight at and you are closer now, are. Hold on, I have to go for my list here. Are Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. As it is bouncing between those three symbols, which does let you know it is one of those three.
She's going to turn it to each of them in the sequence that's bouncing to.
Okay, what is the first one that you turn it to?
Aries. I'm just doing it in the order that you told me. Aries, Taurus, and Gemini.
Excuse me 1 second, I have to throw out the paper.
So I'm assuming that's the order that's bouncing in.
No. Yeah, well, yes, I did say that, and it is. So this is my notes for today's session, for the extra challenges. I'm just going.
Virginia is a magical genius.
The door opens, and inside you see a chest with 5 small holes on the inside in there, as you have fully skipped over the combat that I had planned. Through truly my own fault.
It's a combo lock.
It's a combo lock. And so I'll tell you now, in case anyone is interested in this and wants to use a different version of this dungeon, and I do recommend different, as I fully just accidentally gave it away. If you get the combination wrong, it unlocks one of the doors that is combat. But unfortunately, I said the door it was supposed to be the first time, and that's the first door Virginia opened.
She's genre savvy.
Chad is saying.
She's genre savvy.
Chad is saying. You should kill us for our impotence for getting it in one.
So anyway, I'm kidding. I'm not that petty. For now.
Yet.
Alright, so you see a chest right there with 5 different cylinders around it on the lid.
Is there any magic on this thing?
So you do see magic, you do see abjuration around it. I keep forgetting you have detect magic on. This fucking spell lasts an hour.
What is abjuration again?
Abjuration is blue.
What? Yeah. But I mean, what
Oh,
kind
it
of
is,
magic
it is
is-
defensive magic, stopping other magic, things like
Okay.
that.
Right, it's got 5 cylinders. Do we?
5 cylinders. It's
order?
running on abjuration. There's 5 of us. Are these like hand-sized cylinders?
No, they are seemingly. You know what? For anyone who wants to examine the chest, please roll an investigation check.
Ooh, that is something I'm actually good at.
Investigation.
That's good. I am not. Oh, that's
Oh!
13.
Well, a low roll, but with my modifier, it comes out to 12.
Jesus!
An
That's a
11.
6. I got a 16.
16, 11,
19.
19. Okay.
good.
Garrick and Norm are the first two to notice this. As you examine these, you see that there is a small needle where you
course.
seemingly are going to be supposed to be putting your fingers. For this, and looking at the small needles, you see a small, almost minuscule, you almost miss it, a tube that is leading over, and behind the door, you see an arcane symbol of abjuration where all 5 of these tubes are leading into it.
Virginia, watch that.
Yeah, what is it? What am I looking at here?
Virginia, you would recognize this. This is a magical device for taking blood.
Hmm. All right, Garrick, you go first.
All right.
You put your hand on?
Take off the gauntlet. Put my hand on it.
All right. You are going to take 2 points of damage as you see a bit of your blood, like a quarter of a quart, just a very small amount, flows through the tubes, and one part of the abjuration symbol lights up, and you hear a
Oh,
as a lock opens on the chest.
All right.
oh, all right.
Yeah. No.
All right.
All right. Damn it.
Gloves off, gang. All right.
Yeah. Virginia.
I kind of looked to Norm. I kind of glanced to Norm, and I'm like, Norm, do you have blood?
Norm looks at his body and says, I don't know. Let's find out. Slaps one of the things.
So for everyone else, it is like I described for Garrick, just a quarter of a quart of blood taken through. For Norm, it is a quarter of a quart of Norm.
Also, I want to point out that is almost a cup.
Yeah, I was
Cup
gonna
of
say. Yeah, it's like a cup.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, a quart is a
Quarter
lot.
of a quart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's two cups
4
and a pint,
cups is
2
a
pints
quart.
and a quart.
The court.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're all giving lots of blood to be donated today. Hooray!
Hell yeah.
Whoever
Wow,
gets
wish I
donated
kept that.
plasma from
You
Norm,
word.
I hope everything goes well.
I'll be eaten alive from the inside.
All right, as Molly, Virginia, and Dagatha, you take 3 points of piercing damage each. Norm, I'm gonna just roll something separate for you because you are not human, and or something with blood.
Fair enough.
Norm, could you do me a favor?
Yes.
Could you roll me?
Death saving throw.
No, a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, wisdom.
Uh-oh.
9.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So, Norm, you put your hand on last, and as the chunk of you is taken and loaded in, suddenly your mind flashes again. Fire, pain, flesh tearing, the sounds and screams, as for some reason you hear a voice that sounds like yours but is not quite yours saying, "Why did they take the blood?" As the abjuration symbol glows, the chest opens with a da-ding, and you see a scroll.
Why did they
Yoink.
need our blood?
Oh, they're probably gonna use the screw us over later.
Okay.
Blood is a very powerful arcane component. They might
You
use
he- you hear
Descry
Pyramid
on
say,
us or something.
Can confirm, truly, if you can get a person's blood, you can do almost any kind of magic upon them, whether benign, benevolent, or malign.
Wait, these things are just in tubes, like sitting there, right?
No, it flowed through tubes into the arcane symbol. Once it
Oh,
finished
okay.
flowing, it glowed, and you don't know where it went after that.
Damn.
Went into the wall.
I was gonna say, if they're just like in tubes, I was gonna blow them up.
Right, but the scroll is there.
Yoink.
As you yoink it, you open it very quickly, and it says, "For administering the polymorph potion, please pour it directly onto the mutated portions of your manager's body to deactivate the transformation. Please make sure they have taken their healing potion beforehand, as it will be excruciatingly painful without."
Oh.
Well, I probably should save that healing word for this part.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
You're sure who will be fine?
You're gonna be fine! And,
Hey,
basically...
when you re-enter, 90% of his body, basically everything but his head, is now
Oh,
cockroach
ew.
form.
Oh, that's... Oh, I don't like... Oh, no. I mean, you look fine! You look great! You look
You look
healthy!
delicious.
Virginia takes out the polymorph potion, hands it to Molly.
Ah, finally.
Alright, don't spill it. Do not take any samples.
Oh, just a drop. Sure.
No,
Brutal.
not even just a drop. Just pour it over. Pour it
Go ahead,
over
Molly.
the bug parts.
I have alkahest.
You-
I could learn what makes it up and make
Molly.
more.
Molly, I have a very important question for you.
Say something.
How much self-control does Molly have when it comes to taking a sample versus not?
Wisdom save.
You know, this is not something she's been challenged on before, so I
Yeah,
don't
You know what
like
that
she has
sounds
to
like?
say.
It sounds like a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
If Garrick isn't telling her to actually do it, is that a minus or a plus?
Oh.
Oh
dear.
no! Oh no!
What did you roll?
I rolled a nat one.
Okay.
I would like to
Boy,
assist Molly in their sleight of hand check.
Hold on. Before I have you roll anything else, Molly, I need everyone who wants the potion to go to your dear manager, Vince McNome, who did try to screw you over several times. Please make me an insight check against Molly's deception. Molly, I need you to roll.
I gotta do it. I'm here for this gig. Alright, that's 17.
17.
And Norm's gonna. Yeah, that won't do it.
Dagatha trusts Molly. So, I don't think anything weird's going on.
So-
That's just Molly being Molly.
Yeah.
Molly, what is your deception check, please?
5.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, wait, then I do
Everyone
do it.
Being Molly.
Everyone can see in Molly's eyes, she is about to shove that thing in her bag and book it.
Molly,
Competition, gone.
Molly, you want that wish, don't you? I can tell you how to make a goddamn polymorph potion.
Can you?
Yes.
Pyramid goes, yes, she used to make them very often. Once a week? When supplies were allowed.
She she thinks about this, looks at the potion, and
Molly, you hear a
Uh,
voice in your head. But what if this one's different? What if this one is... It has more Eye of Newt? What could that do? This is your inner voice, by the way. I want to make it clear.
right.
Molly, I can show you how to do it.
If this
Virginia
one's-
is a magical genius.
This is
This-
true.
if this one's different, it just undoes cockroach. Fine. And she takes the potion and she administers it appropriately to our manager.
All right, let me just give
As-
him. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say because this is why Dagatha wasn't like paying attention to Virginia and Molly. 'Cause she was walking over, taking off her own gloves and slathering the healing balm on her hands. And basically, as soon as Molly starts pouring the potion, I'm just gonna slap Vince across the face,
Just back and forth.
just back and forth.
Just take a point of inspiration. Molly, you as well,
All right.
for being willing to deal with me immediately tempting you. As I roll Vince's psychic damage. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, so, good news. You immediately see it begin to work as his body you hear the chitin of the cockroach body begin to fall off, revealing his gnomish body in an ugly yellow suit below. The problem is you do also hear it coming off as before that is quickly drowned out with him screaming in pain, whether it be from Dagatha's extremely heavy slaps or the pain of the cockroach parts coming off and his gnome parts regrowing. You don't know. But as the last of the transformation ends, you hear a ding dong. A third team has completed the challenge as confetti blows out in the cell room and the clapping noise plays.
Yay.
And you hear a hollow image of Balthazar shows up. Congratulations, team, for completing the first challenge. If you would please go through this dimension door, you will be entered in for the real orientation of the Nexus tournament. Additionally, if you have any questions, you will be able to ask them after the orientation ceremony. Please, enter through so that we may announce you as the third team to complete the challenge. As a boop dimension door appears in front of you.
All right, let's rock and roll.
I thought we did this
Hey.
pretty quickly. How are we the third?
Because y'all started shit with another team.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, they started it. Well, they
Here,
started it
Justin.
first, from my recollection. Exactly.
As you enter through it, you enter into a tunnel with an extremely bright, blinding light at the end of it, and as you walk through, you hear applause of thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people as you enter into a massive arena filled to the brim. When I say massive, I do not mean massive as in the Super Bowl. I mean massive as in it very quickly becomes apparent. This arena is the size of Madison Square Garden.
Oh.
As applause thunders the arena, and you hear a voice saying, "Give it up for the third team to beat the first challenge of the Nexus tournament! Give it up for Norm's Collateral Damage!" Wah!
I forgot our
All right,
name, though.
Virginia was
Wait.
looking very confident going and just like inner skivvies and just immediately turns, looks at Norm. Now hold on.
Just thunderous applause as you come through, and as your eyes begin to adjust, and the shock of your name apparently being registered as Norm's Collateral Damage, you do see the
Norms?
two teams that were able to beat you to this challenge. First, and unfortunately, you do see the team that has Cragdalena, Kelly, and the Mushroom Man standing in front of you as they're in second place. And in first,
Aw.
you see a team of people who, to everyone but Virginia, is unfamiliar. As Virginia, you see standing in first place is a team that consists of several people, but the recognizable ones for you are a spiky armored man with a jaguar head, a strange techno armored figure, and a woman who is looking right at you and smiling as you hear, "And give it up for first place, the New Day Sentinels!" And we are going to end the session there, as you've completed
Aw.
your first challenge.
Yay. We did it!
Level 6.
Woo!
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for joining us today in the first challenge of the Nexus tournament. I hope you all enjoyed it. I will admit, puzzles are a little difficult for me. But before we end, let us say a quick goodbye from our lovely players. Mike, you can go first.
All right. Thanks for watching. You can catch my pre and post COVID cosplay adventures at Canadian Captain America on Instagram and TikTok, CDN Cap America on Instagram, or Blue Sky, and the other one. And you can catch me running everything behind the scenes like a maniac. D&D on Saturdays at 9 a.m. Pacific. D&D on Tuesdays, alternating 2 different games bi-weekly at 6 p.m. Pacific. I'm in this game every second Monday at 5:30 p.m. Pacific, and I am also in the Pathfinder 2 game run by John, also on Mondays at 5:30 p.m. Pacific. Something else I'm forgetting. That's okay. Yeah, and you can catch all this on our channel, Would Be Heroes. Back to you, Greg.
All right, after that, let's have our favorite anarchist, Eve.
Oh, hi. I'm Eve. You can find me over at Lawless Victory on the Blue Sky. That is lawless as in crime, victory as in winning. And yeah, every Saturday you can catch me as a 7-foot tall, 500-pound crocodile, just full on eating people. That next week she's gonna be very fucked up because she licked the toad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited about this game.
All right, and let's have our next player, Jess.
Hi there, I'm Jess. This was so much fun. I'm Art Fantastical on all social media. You can find me here in the Monday game and also on the Tuesday game, alternating eventually, where I play a very different dwarf character who is a professor. And you can also find me over on Queen City Supers, which is a Masks actual play recorded podcast where we are superpowered teens and youths at Superpowered Trade School in Canada, and I play a very anxious speedster.
All right, let's give it up for our favorite goblin gremlin, Sonia.
Hello, I am Sonia. Check out my comic, The Malison Hotel. Link should be posted in the chat. It's really great if you like murder and lesbians, and also, diesel punk settings. That's pretty cool too. And also, as someone who has very little experience GMing, but at least a little bit, puzzles are hard.
All right, and last but certainly not least, the one who runs the streams whenever we do this, and I keep having to remember to give him the episode names, John!
Hello, I am John. I can be found online at Crim's Bacon. I can be found on almost everything else here on Would Be Heroes, where I play such characters as this idiotic slime, an unhinged religious snail, a mentally whacked out snack, and a GM for a few games, such as the Twilight Labyrinth, which is run in the Break system, or Amber Hearts, which is run in Pathfinder 2nd Edition. I can also be found on my own podcast, Bacon Flavored Pods, where we are currently running a Beacon campaign set in the world of Final Fantasy XII, as well as a horror-themed Wild West game using the Manifest system. I can also draw if you want. I almost said if you want money and need draws. No, if you have money, but you need draws, then you can send me the money and I will provide you with drawlings of various qualities.
All right. Thank you all for joining us today. My name is Alejandro, also known as the Greedy Dragon. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok when I post random thoughts about this campaign, TTRPGs in general, or whatever pops up in my head when I'm bored. Thank you all for joining us today. Thank you once again to our lovely sorry, my stutter came in, our lovely supporters in Arkenforge and Rogue Energy. And if you want to support any of these lovely people, I do truly suggest you do. They're all wonderful. They all make amazing and fun content. And, will the party survive the next challenge? Who are these strange teams that were able to beat them in this? Find out all of that and more, including why they're named Norm's Collateral Damage, next time on Nexus Tournament Z!